There's been a huge spike in crime rates in recent years. To regulate it, the level of punishment has been upped to an extreme for everyone. This has caused most government-run prisons to be overpopulated, underfunded, and in horrible condition. Prisoners with long sentences will often die of malnutrition or illness before their sentence is over. But now, they can apply to outsourced private companies that provide alternative forms of punishment. No. Cool. Disclaimers. Yes, I know how RPG Maker works. Wait, clickable images glow when hovering with a mouse? Okay. Huh. I guess I'm one of the criminals. Where in the hell? Right. Okay. Oh, I can gamble? I can gamble. Brutal bull? A crow dispenses from the machine. You hesitantly pick it up when the slot machine swings outward, revealing a passage behind it. Don't worry, even I'm confused. Safe game. Yes, please. Yep. Done. Alright. Let's go. I feel like I should be worried. Good luck. I don't need luck. I've got skill on my side. So, I do have a partner. Who? Thought you were a no-show. What took you so long? Well, Ha! Whatever. At least he showed up at all. I started thinking they paired me up with someone that got cold feet. Cuff your left hand to proceed. Got it. Roulette? What a dumb game to start on. It's just luck. Hey! You got a staring problem? Huh? No, I was just... I don't blame you. I've been told I'm pretty irresistible to ugly dudes. I'm starting to not mind being paired against this guy. Are we waiting for something? The sign says to put the cuff on, doesn't it? Yeah? Why haven't you yet? Sheesh! What are you being so pushy for? I was waiting on you, Slowpoke. Right. On the count of 3. Sounds fair. 1, 2, 3. Your time starts now. Oh, finally! Oh, ready? Now it's looking somewhat like a proper game set. Still expected more pizzazz, though. Where's the audience? The cheers, the clapping! Or at least the host that explains how the game works. Less important. Let's get started. Wait! What's with all the waiting with you? Can't we just get on with it already? I don't know how to play. Can we just check the rules first? You don't know how to play roulette? I don't gamble much. Why do you look so surprised? No, don't look at me. Look at your mug. You have the same look as those washed up brutes who drink and smoke in front of slots all day. We're checking the rules first. Ugh, fine. Oh, okay. Right over here, I guess. You have 10 chips to start. Whenever one of you likes, you can start a round to bet. You can bet a maximum of 10 chips or not bet at all each round. Once the betting period is over, you can press the button presented by the game to make the roulette wheel spin. You will win a return based on how close you were to where the wheel has stopped. The one with the least amount of chips when the timer hits 12 is eliminated, or is that 0? If you receive more chips than your opponent by the end of the game, you will keep the amount of chips equal to that difference. You cannot exchange chips with your opponent. You cannot purposefully handle the roulette wheel or tamper with stage equipment. Good luck. Nice. I can build the deck by talking with others and exploring to gain new insights. You can always check what cards you currently have in the settings. Whoa, feels weird reading stuff like this outside TV. Guess they're serious about this, huh? Still don't see why we have to be cuffed, though. Stop pulling! You think they'll hand out the key to the winner? Can't wait to get out of these. He didn't react to the elimination rule. He's already convinced he'll win. Guess the cuffs are supposed to be some kind of motivator. You done looking around yet? I don't think that timer will be as forgiving of you wasting time, Messiah. Right. Think I'm good now. Okay. Let's play roulette, I guess. I don't need to check the other side of the rules. What's that up there? Huh? It's a demon-looking thing with the pipe down its throat? Not sure. Has it always been pointing at us? Pretty sure that's a shotgun. Nah, swept this place 3 times over before you showed up. Seems it started up once we got a cuff on. Kinda feels like looking down the barrel of a gun, huh? There might be a reason for that. Oh. As long as we don't make a break for it, we're probably fine. Or maybe as long as we don't lose at roulette. Or that. Speaking of which, wanna go for way ahead of you? Is what I would have said any other time, but since it's apparently your first time playing, you do the honors. Beginner's luck and all that. Thanks. Oh, shit! You should go all in. No! I am not doing that. Click on a number you wish to bet on. Oh, I'm gonna go... Actually, you know what? I'm gonna go red. Yeah, I'm gonna bet on red. How much are you betting? Give me 2 chips, actually. 2 chips on red. Yep, and... I don't know. You sure about that one? What's wrong with that? Hell, nothing. He bet on black with 6 chips. The ball landed on 20. Holy shit! That spot usually never works! Fuck. Something wrong? Oh, no. Good job. Thanks. Means a lot coming from a future loser. Being lucky this round? Hopefully. Ah, shit. I'm gonna go on... Isn't there evens and odds? Damn. Well, actually, like, black and white is pretty much evens odds. I'm gonna do bet on black. I'm gonna also bet on 2 chips. Yeah. Is that considered bad luck in some places? Shit. Is it? Where? Don't remember exactly, but to me, feels bad for sure. You're just saying that. Yeah, who knows? Okay, you bet on red with 7 chips. Ball landed on 27. Yeah! Shit. Better luck next time, big guy. I'm so cooked. You know what they say, 3rd time's a charm. I'm counting on it. Black. And I'm actually going all in with this. Yep. I shouldn't go all in. 5. Okay. Ball landed on 25. Damn, I'm on a roll. Guess your bet wasn't charming after all, huh? Shut it. No fucking way. You're already down to 1? Yeah, I'd give you some of mine to keep this game going, but you seem like a real stickler for the rules, so I'll leave it. Can you stop talking for a second? But I am grateful. Thanks for trying to get the game over faster after wasting so much time before. Quiet. I'm trying to think. Here's the tip. Maybe if we go all in this turn, luck will turn around. Maybe I'll even go with you and double my money. Would you cut that out already? What? Winning? It's roulette. I don't have much of a choice in where the wheel lands, pal. No, treating this so normally. Rubbing in how much longer I've got to live. The hell is wrong with you? What? Want me to get on my knees and apologize? You signed up to be here, didn't you? That doesn't mean I signed up to be gloated at by some arrogant prick. You haven't even given me a chance to catch up. Would you have? What? Given me the chance. If our tables were turned, if you were the one winning right now, would you have let me? Someone you don't even know the name of catch up? It's luck, buddy. Just like how unlucky I got to be stuck with some whiny asshole who isn't even my type. If it's not on your side, you weren't gonna make it very far here anyway. Besides, I don't see why I should feel sorry for someone who was dumb enough to get caught. And even dumber to choose to come here, as though it wasn't entirely in your control. Use information cards in conversation to relay information to others or win arguments against them. I ain't got shit! What's this? Reason for imprisonment. Yeah? You know what you did. Yep. It's not my fault! It's the first time I got arrested. What? You weren't expecting to have consequences? Play stupid games, win stupid prizes! It's not like I had anywhere to go, asshole! It's not like I'm some big evil criminal mastermind. Dante's only had the one back exit. The cops had blocked off a bunch of roads. The words that... Dante's? The big pawn shop down in Modos. Dante's, yeah. Look, the last thing you're looking for is a pity party. Just forget I said anything. Did they tell you it would be easy? What? That it'd be something quick? That you were just the guy they were looking for and they just needed you for a small favor? It was hard on cash. I work in a fucking cubicle, for God's sake. Never done anything like that before. Never stolen from anyone. Not a criminal. I'm not like... I'm sorry. I lost my temper. That's not right for me to say. What? You're not like me? Not until recently, anyway. Forgot I said anything. You're right. I knew the risk coming here. Same as you. I just wanted out and... It's a game and I just got unlucky. I wouldn't have made it very far anyway. It's not your fault. What are you doing? Blank presses the button to end the round. The ball lands nowhere near where he bet. Where's the fun in being far ahead this early in the race? Might as well level the playing field. Thanks. You better not take that for granted, by the way. I'm already starting to regret it. If I don't figure out some kind of strategy for this, it's gotta be luck deciding who lives and dies. 20 contestants were picked for this. If there's a room like this for all of us, then that means half are meant to die within the first round. Unless... something about rules, yeah? You have 10 chips to start. Whatever one of you likes, you can start a round to bet. You can bet a maximum of 10 chips, or not bet at all each round. Once the betting period is over, you can press the button presented by the game to make the roulette wheel spin. You'll win return based on how close you were to where the wheel has stopped. How close you were? The one with the least amount of chips when the timer hits 0 is eliminated. If you receive more chips than your opponent by the end of the game, you will keep the amount of chips equal to that difference. You cannot exchange chips with your opponent. You cannot purposefully handle the roulette wheel or temper with stage equipment. Good luck. Yep. Wait, don't bet this round! Oh, I see how it is. Just because I heard you out once, you already think you can boss me around like I'm your lackey? That's a low blow. That's not what I'm... The rules. Did we read the rules closely enough? Hey, don't try cheating me out of this. They say we're not allowed to tamper with the wheel. No, about the win condition. What was the win condition in the rules? That whoever got the most would move on, right? Not exactly. It only said whoever got the least would move on. Never said anything about the winner. What are you playing at? If neither of us gets the least amount, then neither of us would get eliminated, right? If we tie, we'd both be allowed to pass. Sure, but the rules say we're not allowed to trade chips, and there's not much we can do to rig the odds. If we both play the same thing, I still have the higher chips than you, so I'd end up winning. If we play randomly, there's too much variation in how much you can win to ensure we get the same amount. Look, I get what you're going for, but trying to get out of one of us dying is just going to complicate things. Not unless we both win? We both lose. If we each run out of chips, then we're both at 0. Neither technically has more than the other. We'd be tied. But what if that means we're both eliminated? That would have been written in the rules. It doesn't say anything about a punishment for going broke. 1 minute remaining. Well, if that's the best chance we have, you'd better be quick about it. Okay, got it. I have to completely run out. Okay, I only have 1 chip left, so go. Yep. Okay, let's go. Let's freaking go. 22. There, we're equal. All right, let's stop betting. Are we cooked? You sure about this, hotshot? 100%. Are we dead? How's that percentage looking? Lower. Oh, sick! Please proceed to the next area. I can't believe that worked! I'll tell you about what I said about you not being my type. Thanks. Now then, you heard the ominous voice. Let's get going. Wait, before that, what's up? You, mentioned something about me not knowing your name earlier. What should I call you? You want my number too? Oh, yeah. Ah, kidding. Don't own a phone anyway. Benny's fine. You? Eddie. Oh, hey, we rhyme. Seems so. Well, I don't like it. I want to feel special. How do you feel about Eds? Well, all right, Eds. They might shoot us for real if we take too long. Come on. Benny. Nice. Card to cards can only be used on special occasions. You can build a deck by talking with others and getting their trust. You can always check what cards you currently have in the settings. Got it. Okay. Let's go this way, I guess. Oh, I guess it's not that way. I guess we go through the door. I did not think it was this way. Then again, it would have made sense. Benny? Over here! Yo. Oh, I guess I wait here, or do I talk to you? Are those elevators? Why are you saying it like it's your sworn enemy? Because it is. The one thing I hate more than getting hitched are these hideous death traps. It's so small and compact, and there's no room to... Ugh! I hate seeing it! They're gonna make us march up to our own deaths anyway. Why not just let me take the stairs? Seems like we don't get the luxury to choose. It'll be fine. I doubt they set up anything on these. It'd be pretty anticlimactic if we survived all that, then die from something like an elevator crash. Well, I've been talking about the normal ones so far, but now the possibility of there being more to these is fucking me up double time. Thanks for that. Would me going first make you feel better? Yeah? Sure. Yeah, I'm going. Why? I'm cooked! Shit. I fucking knew it! Quick, is there a vent or escape hatch anywhere? Not that I can see. Eds! I don't think that's a normal elevator. It might just be a normal elevator. Well, Shit. Why? Where? I spotted another one. I'm starting to think we've got another dud. So did you kill your partner in there or what? Seems to just be the one. Maybe we'll end up with even numbers after all. Less solo winners than I was expecting too. 4, 8, 12. Wait, I'm not seeing Benny. Fuck. Was there really only meant to be one winner for the preliminary? Are they not letting him up? Where the hell is Makeup? They were supposed to be in the dressing room. Duh. What the fuck else would Makeup be doing? It's not dress rehearsal. Page them and let D deal with them. I've stopped waiting on them 20 minutes ago. Lights! We're on in 15 seconds. I still don't get why stairs weren't an option. What took you two so long? Everyone was waiting on you. Oh, man. Does that mean I was the last one here? He's fine. Mr. Gates, please return to your mark. We're on in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Where winners strike big and losers fall hard. 20 lucky prisoners have been selected from right here in Motos to store. And 13 have proven themselves in the preliminary round to meet you here tonight. The contestants have had a shot at accruing a few chips in that game. But depending on how they played, there's a slim chance they're still in the red. Mercifully, they'll be receiving a few chips, as well as opportunities to win even more throughout to help them from falling behind. And well, cutting their time here short. A recap on the preliminary game they played to get here, as well as interviews with each of our players, will begin shortly. Including a familiar face where I'm getting word a past showrunner has made it past the preliminaries. Wow, isn't that something? Oh, don't leave then either. Witness the first of many trials that may show just who among them has what it takes to bet and be forgiven against any possible temptation, with the winner taking home the grand prize of a total pardon. It all begins tonight on Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to an extra lucky Season 7 of Bet and Forgive. I'm your host, Cupid King. It's lovely to have you here with us tonight. Hey! Hey? Got paired up with a kid in there. What the fuck kind of stunt are you trying to play? First you handcuff him to some stranger, then you had the nerve to shoot a gun at him? Do you think that's funny or something? Is he even supposed to be here? Oi! I'm talking to you! Don't just sit there. You know, I expected that. What an electrifying start to the season. We've got a great show planned for you tonight. And you'll get the chance to learn all about the seasoned contestants after the short message from our sponsors. Don't change the channel, folks. Cut! Great. First Makeup and now this. And my smokes are out. How long till we're back on? We're going to have to wait until he's up again to do interviews. Thank the devil we didn't have... Thank the devil we haven't let in the live audience yet. I'm taking my 15. Oh, wait, excuse me. I have a question. The show usually starts by now. Are we expected to stay here until things properly resume? On my break, you do whatever you want. Please do not do whatever you want. Instructions will be given momentarily. Contestants, please exit the stage in an orderly fashion. You may explore the designated waiting space to familiarize yourself, but be prepared to return for interviews as needed. As such... Hold your horses! What about the contestants that didn't win any chips? There was something mentioned about their time being cut short. Oh, thank you for reminding me. Contestants that pass the preliminary round with their partner will be offered 5 compensation. This will keep you from being eliminated for the time being. Only 5? That's barely any at all. The hell are we supposed to do with that? Maybe if you bothered to win against your opponent, you'd actually earned it. We're preparing services, so you'll have ample opportunity to earn or win scattered throughout the waiting space. Faster if you let me do my job and help properly set everything back up. Just don't worry about it right now. We'll give out directions once things are back on schedule. Cupid and the master assistant walk through the curtain and off the stage. What a shit opening. Don't tell anyone, but I was totally planning on jumping down and making a run for it too. Glad that guy went before me. Huh. Hey, you're right. Irv to Eds. Hello. Should I call you Mr. Gates? Sorry. Just going way too fast. That was a lot. It's TV. What were you expecting? Perhaps you didn't plan accordingly for his appearance here. Have you not watched the show before? Well... Oh my god. How surprising. Out of everyone, you seemed most likely to watch a show as barbaric as to incapacitate someone live on air like this. I completely agree, my lady. Shield your eyes from the display. I wouldn't wish for you to become faint. You are too sweet. You can leave with the others. I want to check him over if they'd allow me. As honorable as ever. Honorable might be pushing it. Who would even try to pull a stunt like that before the show starts? Serves him right for not following his assigned role. Wait, you mean those things we got from the slot machine? I thought those were just suggestions, like for the audience's entertainment. You don't remember management saying they were mandatory? It's the participants' responsibility to adhere to the title assigned to them. But I also did request a lawyer to be present while I read mine over. Tough luck, Bull. Sounds like you're gonna be stuck acting like a brute the rest of the show. The application form did say they'd base it off art history, so we'd have an easier time following them. From the looks of the tape, you've had no trouble following your brutal title, so you shouldn't have anything to worry about. Hey, no, I didn't. Didn't you yell at your partner into giving up all their chips? Benny, back me up here. Benny is in front of his door where he was standing only a moment ago. Never mind. I guess I'm free to, explore around. Now's a good time to save, I believe. Yep. Yoink and yoink and, isn't there another one? Ooh, okay, file 2. File 2 is gonna be good. I should go speak with this dude. Hey, seems to be the production team. You hear something about changeovers and editing. But before you can properly listen to it, they stop talking, waiting for you to exit the stage. Who are you? Seems to be production team. You hear something about changeovers and editing. Okay, I get it. What about you guys? Changeovers and editing. Thank you. What about you? Do you have anything to say to me aside from changeovers and editing? No, all you can say is changeovers and editing. I'm starting to think y'all are just NPCs. Yeah, the changeovers and editing. What about you? Yeah. Even though their faces are covered behind a black mask, you can tell their eyes are following you. Most likely debating whether or not to throw you off the stage themselves. What's going on here? Oh my god, Benny! Benny started to nonchalantly kick at the slumped body on the floor. Is he even alive? He's still twitching, so my guess is yes. Whoa, good guess. Yay, I won. You owe me 5 whole chips. Damn it, I knew I should have gone with the other horse. Wait, did we even make a bet? Should you still be kicking him? That's not making him any worse, is it? It's making It worse! Shit, I didn't catch that. What'd he say? Good heavens. Never mind that. Look at his wrist. That's one hell of a mark. Hard to see the full extent of it with the cuffs in the way, but... Speaking of, when are they going to remove these anyway? Do we have to head backstage or something? Pardon me, but Mr. Gates and Mr... Cut to the chase, lady. Did you recall seeing anything about being fired at the young man before it fell over? I don't think so. Wasn't even looking that direction. Well, this is another silly guess of mine. But when he received his penalty, maybe something was activated within him that caused him to be electrocuted. Or perhaps by... something that was already on him. You mean, these things are still around us just to shock us? Sounds like something they do. I mean, why else would they only break the chains? What dramatic effect, huh? The freaks behind the screen like to eat that shit up. I do admit, I quite enjoyed the theatrics as well. Felt like they were overdoing it, really. You know what's really overdoing it? Having us stuck with a wrist version of an ankle monitor until the finale. I'm gonna look for a way to get it off. Wait, Benny! Damn it, Benny! Oh my, seems like your friend already left. Do cheer up, Mr. Gates. You two must have had plenty of time together during roulette, did you not? I know I certainly with my dear Rook. Why don't you try meeting up with others in the meantime? Plenty of birds in the cages. Don't you mean fish in the sea? Nope. What'll you be doing? Oh my, apologies. I forgot to introduce myself. Please call me Cecilia. It's a pleasure to meet you. As for me, well, this young man seems awfully troubled, and I like to keep him some company, at least until he properly comes to. No harm in that, yes? No harm, but also isn't heartless. But a fine maiden wouldn't simply toss the injured behind, could she? Guess not. It might be best for you to join everyone else behind the curtains. Please do check on Rook for me if you meet her. Electrical burn. I do want to check on them though. Well, where do I go? I do love the running animation for this. It's kind of sick. But where do I go? I guess I'll go backstage. I guess that's where they want me to go. Oh, hey, what's up? Ooh, water. I can't play the water. No. I'll talk with those two in a moment. I feel like, oh man. Okay, I guess I'm talking group by group. He seems to have noticed he is standing near them. Orca Man! Me? That's right! I'm yapping at you! Hurry up and lend the crew a hand! We've got to look for provisions that'll make Shortback feel better! Who? Me, partner! The fella who took the blow for me up on stage! The underdog crybaby, I believe his role was. You guys want to help him? Well, I'd say it serves him right for disobeying the rules. It does feel quite unfair for him to be punished without a detailed warning prior. This may be a competition, but I'd much prefer it to be a fair game for everyone. We must not forget to be civil and maintain our sportsmanship, even in a hostile environment like this. I don't know about all that. I just want him to be okay, cause he's my chum. He started to pull at your jacket sleeve, tried to drag you over to the side where his makeshift crew is standing. Well, don't just stand there, all command. All hands needed on deck. I'll think more of that. Too afraid to sail, I see. Fine. We don't want a landlubber like you on the ship anyway. Feels like he's leaning more towards a pirate than a sailor. Oh, this is where I choose the crew. Poor thing. Should we help him as well? I don't think getting further involved with him is the play. We still need to look out for ourselves. Besides, haven't you heard the news? Lots to investigate now. We wouldn't want to waste what limited time we have. Investigation? As if it isn't just us slowly walking around and pointing at things. This is serious! It's practically a given that everyone else's first move will be to explore each room to get used to the arena. Thankfully, the plan I have in mind goes beyond that. I want to look further to the producer side of things, not just the bare minimum the game allows you to see. You seem like the type to go missing under mysterious circumstances after the staff takes you out back. Totally not foreshadowing! Exactly my point! The whole place is an elaborately built set. Think about all the different layers that could be surrounding it. There's not a chance these walls wouldn't have something hidden behind them. Hell, or under the floors. Don't even get me started on the vents. If I were to guarantee one thing, is that there's always some kind of reward that comes with being thorough. We can find something that'll help us in the next game. Sounds promising. But I'm more worried about any of us getting into some serious trouble for this. It'd be awful to see you two hurt. There's gotta be some loophole we're overlooking. Yeah, I'm gonna leave them be. It'd be weird for me to interrupt. Don't want to let them know I've been eavesdropping the entire conversation either. Yeah, I mean, lovely folks, but I have a feeling that they will go missing. Who are you? Sorry. You know I'm easily distracted. You seem to be interested in the two below. I guess. Okay, what about this group of people? Oh, what fun is a competition if they're willing to help the loser? And I thought I was supposed to be the nonsensical one. Hello? Just means fewer players to worry about. Those types won't last long. Doesn't mean they need to spoil it for the rest of us while they're around. Keep it down, will ya? I don't want us to be cemented as the annoying ones before we're able to actually get anything done. Let them spend their time however they like, but only if you two spend yours focusing on... He seems to notice you, pausing mid-sentence. The other's eyes follow. Hey, you! The guy with the fucked up face! What, me? What's wrong with my... Got something in your eye? What you looking at? I was starting a fight. This guy... I think this guy's threatening us or something. What a psycho! I think I should go call for security. This guy's really causing a scene. That's not a... What? What it's trying to say is that while we appreciate the slack-jawed gawking, we're trying to have a conversation. Maybe try your luck somewhere else. Say, you made it out with 0 chips, right? They are to exchange confused looks with one another. Yeah, that's right. Real shame. We were just planning on doubling our pot, if you'd like to join us. The hell are you asking him for? Thought you wanted a tight ship. No worries if you can't. Let's let that fellow over there take quite a shock. I'm sure everyone's worried sick looking for bandages, and we don't want to distract you from anything more important. But we may need the help finding more funds if you have the time. Sorry, I'm not really big on gambling. Don't worry. We wouldn't be wasting any time with that. We're taking more of a direct route. You're acting pretty chummy for someone asking to rob something with a stranger. Who said anything about robbing a prison? Nah, he's on the money. We're robbing the joint. That was the plan, wasn't it? I can't see a possibility where that doesn't go horribly wrong. The moment we're caught, we'd be eliminated. Why take the risk at all? We have our reasons. The details can come after. There isn't much time until we're called back for interviews. Are we in business or not? What's the catch? Yeah, good question. What's the catch, Suits? Personally, never been one to get into fights. And God knows these two wouldn't be able to wrestle their way out of trouble. So you need a fall guy. We'd like the muscle. Of course, we like for everything to go right, but... don't worry! You could still be the fall guy when things go wrong. If things go wrong. You can trust we're professional enough to avoid getting to that point in the first place. I'll think more on it. I'm beginning to suspect I might have overestimated you. Better come to your senses soon. Man, everyone here sucks. Can I go? I can't go this way. I don't know who to go for. I'm pretty sure that's the point. Cecilia might be onto something about meeting the others. Ah, man. Okay, fine. Okay, so which group do I go for? Should I go for these guys? Well, the eccentric ones. Do I go for, oh, man. Like, they're all eccentric in their own way. Like, I like this guy, though. But, okay. You know what? I feel like this is the run. I will... Okay, I'll save here and fall 2. Okay? And we'll go here. You will be joining this group for investigations. Are you sure? I don't trust them. Oh, let's go. So, you are one of the more reasonable ones. Good to hear. Don't make me regret it. Vic, this is Bones and Elise. You suddenly feel 2 bony hands squeeze at your arm. What got you that roll anyway? Muscles can't be the only part. You quickly pull away from the hold. Watch it. Relax. Not even wearing any red. Maybe it's a temper. If we try and wave a cape, do you think we could get him to charge? You do realize I'm not actually the animal, right? Oh, sure as hell look like one. Already regretting it. So, about your reasons? There, that you overestimate how things are run around here. And as someone who used to run the show, I know for a fact that something like this is actually quite manageable. You used to what? Oh, now he's actually slack-jawed. So, you really were the previous showrunner they were talking about. Surprisingly, they let you compete. Isn't that an unfair advantage? That's what I told them, yes. They still insisted I join, going far enough to pay the extra expense for my transfer directly from the trial to be here. Huh. What got you arrested anyway? Hardly matters. What does matter is that I would have gladly served my sentence anywhere else. Had a perfect correctional facility in mind. He means the private vacation resort where the richest criminal gets to go to. No one believes me when I say they're overrated. Been to a bunch of them, and let me tell you, choosing this instead's the best thing I've ever done. As I was saying, I don't enjoy being here just as much as you, but I could have had it better. Couldn't deny that I've worked on the show in the past, but believe me when I tell you, I wasn't involved this season, outside the initial casting early into production. We're on the same boat. So, what are we doing now? Scouting's a good start. Scouting! 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 Now this is gold. You think I should write one too? What's going on down here? Still unconscious. He seems troubled. Oh my! Well, I did say plenty of birds in their cages. I didn't expect you to take a liking to that particular flock. Good thing I don't like them. That's a relief. They seem to be quite intimidating, yes? But they at least seem to know how the show operates better than the others. I suppose that's fair, but do be careful, Mr. Gates. Ooh, boy. What's this about scouting? How much would you pay me if I jumped off? Nothing, probably. How about this? How much should I pay you to jump off? I mean, how much do you have? Don't encourage it. Right, what's up in the dressing room? Right, I guess I'm going this way. Ooh, hey. Anything here? A wall plastered with posters and adverts of flashy-looking people in them. What pose are you gonna do? Huh? For the winning photo, silly? Winners get their face plastered on here. Oh, so that's who these were. Just answer the question. Not sure. You're kind of putting me on the spot. Well, it doesn't matter anyway. You're obviously not making it. Gee, thanks. Want to hear something fun instead? I asked the same thing to Vic, but he was totally refusing to look at the wall, don't you know? You think he knows anybody? I'd appreciate it if you two stopped talking about me while I'm in earshot. Alright. Anything else to look at here? There's like the clothes here. Seems to be a little storage area for extra clothing and accessories. This room reminds me of... what's your costume supposed to be anyway? Not really giving ball. Hell if I know. I just requested that they put me in something normal. Boring! Bet the costume department was disappointed to hear that. Probably had to be held back from adding those big horns. Would have had a field day doll you up. I could tell they were itching to slap on whatever to make you look intimidating. Comically so. I mean, really, the 8-ball belt's one thing, but that hairstyling? Only showing one eye. Aren't you in your 40s? 34. Besides, you're one to talk with your face paint on. At least I'm on theme. I own it too. I guess nothing else to say about any of this. But I can't really run while I'm in the dressing room. So, I'm curious what's over at the host room. It's locked. Seems to be the door to Cupid's dressing room. Bones lazily leans forward to take a good look at the lock. It's a bust. Can't do it. An easy pick, but there is a big bolt that isn't a part of the main lock and isn't connected to anything else. I don't know where it leads to, but my guess is that if someone comes through the side wrong, the mechanism locks it, and it requires security to open. It'll totally shut us out. There's no one this door then. Why bother making an escape artist to join the crew if they don't even do the interesting part of their job? Not that we shouldn't be breaking in. Just not through here. If we do, they're bound to replace the locks as soon as we're back on stage. We need to access it from the other side then. If the layout's the same as last season, there should be a way to gain easy access once we find the back entrance. Or maybe someone could break it down and we could skip pretending this place isn't made to be busted up. I am not doing that. Better put a pin in this then. Right. Lobby, or do we go back on stage? The stage seems to be blocked off for all contestants. The blatant prison gate, in contrast to the vibrant carpeting, makes you feel uneasy. Right. Is there anything else? What's up with the cameras? Were we supposed to talk about robbing them in front of these? Fuck! What did I tell you? We should have gone somewhere else to talk! Quick, turn it off! Maybe they'll stop it from saving what we said the last few minutes. Isn't that tampering with stage equipment? Does it look like we're still on roulette? What are you waiting for? Go! You hurriedly grab the equipment, searching for the power button before noticing something. It's already off? That was my acting. Boo! Terrible! We're only live on stage. They should be currently busy running clips from roulette to catch the audience up to speed. Most events backstage rarely air. They wouldn't want to waste space for a boring conversation. Even if we're being recorded, it needs to be edited for the broadcast version. And with the little time they have before playing the games and the amount of footage they have to review, it's way easier for them to overlook things. It'll be a while till they get back to us, if they do at all. You could have just said that. Just did, didn't I? Vic whistles over to you to get your attention. Doesn't look like there's much else here. Let's go. Oh, I think I'm supposed to finish exploring these parts. They're gone. They're just gone. I guess we're supposed to head up to the lobby then. There's not much else to look at. Lobby time. Yoink. What? You suddenly feel a harsh shove from behind towards the fountain. Whoa! You aren't able to catch a hold of anything before you fall towards the water, completely soaking your shoes and pants. But you feel a separate pair of hands grip the back of your collar and pull you back before your arms touch the water. Careful. You should really watch where you're going, big guy. The hell is your problem? Could have gotten me killed. Wouldn't go that far. He was just having a little fun. Yeah, and you didn't even get pushed all the way in. Once of you and being a total buzzkill. It was only a prank. Not if it electrocutes me to death. The cuff's designed to shock us. I don't want to mess around and go swimming with it. Okay, well, now I really want to push you in. Then you'd be a real buzzkill. It likely wouldn't kill you. It's still good to keep in mind. What makes you say the cuffs are designed to shock us? Has it been used on anyone yet? Yeah, actually. I mean, I don't know if that's actually what happened, but I was talking with Cecilia earlier. She thought that might have been what brought down the guy. Her. Wouldn't trust her much if I were you. Why? She seems more trustworthy than you. I know her type. Still a decent guess, though. Get it? Buzzkill? We got it, Elise. Whoever says to the guilty, you are innocent, will be cursed by peoples and denounced by nations. But it will go well with those who convict the guilty, and rich blessings will come to them. What? Is that an actual line from the Bible? Have you read the plaque yet? Funny how it doesn't say what happens if you convict the innocent. Wouldn't it be safer to just Wouldn't it be easier to just say everyone's guilty? Right. What about you? In one of the earliest seasons, there was a contestant who would throw some of her chips in this mountain for good luck before the games. Of course, chips were just picked up and stolen by other players. But she ended up being the season's winner. Something to think about. I have 5 chips. Why don't I can't toss my chips in! Damn it! Yeah, either way, I've got the power of being the protagonist, so. Blah. I'm already so sick of scouting. We better be playing another game after this. I think interviews come next. Literally, who cares? People are here to see what the games are about, not us frolicking around. Why don't they just get on with it? Right. Oh, this place looks obnoxious. We have to check it out. I'd prefer not wasting the chips I have on gambling things. One of my staff mentioned opportunities to gain chips throughout the show. This must be one of them. If it is, then it's a real shame. It means they must have rethemed the gambling hall from past seasons. Oh shit! Any of the games catch your eyes? Coin flip maybe? Well, if we can figure out a way to rig it. Pig dice doesn't sound too bad either. Hey, did you know the earliest known dice was made of bones? Any of the games catch your eyes? Not typically a fair game type of person. I'll admit the shooting gallery seems the most tolerable. Right. Where's Elise? Oh, slots? Man, I wouldn't want to bet on slots. Any of the food catch your eyes? The question is, what isn't catching my eye? Cinnamon sugar funnel cake biscuits, fruit drizzled cotton candy sparkling tea, deep fried double sauteed mushroom tarts. Are you sure you aren't going to have a heart attack before the next game starts? Right. Ooh, hey. A food stand that seems to sell various street foods, some of which you haven't tried before. Slots? They seem to be average functioning slot machines. It's the closest thing resembling a normal casino. What's this? Seems to be a game booth where you can play higher or lower for chips. I wonder if I can actually play any of these. Not yet, I guess. Seems to be a game booth where you can play coin flip for chips. Over here, you can play carnival-style shooting gallery for chips. Ain't no way I'm gonna play that. You can play pig dice for chips. Vic whistles over to you to get your attention. Doesn't look like to be much here. Let's go. Huh. Okay. There's nothing else to look at, really. Unless there's secrets which I'm missing, which, you know, could very well be the case. I feel like that could very well be the case. Hello? A staff member that appears to be security stands beside the entrance labeled as VIP. Yeah, this is very, salvation in use. Is it just me, or is everyone getting mixed signals with this place? Some parts look like a vice den, but other bits look like a Catholic monastery. Ah! It's ugly! That's what it is! Hey, don't you have something you can tear this down with? What? Don't lie. You know, that's my thing. You got something from that shiny machine at the start, didn't you? I know I did. Why specifically ask me? By that logic, the other two must have gotten something too. Because if you're rolled, it screams weapon to me. Those two losers probably have something actually helpful, and I got no interest in that. Ooh, bluffer fold. I feel like folding is the way to go here. Just because I got something doesn't mean I want to go swinging it around and breaking shit. I'm on thin enough ice agreeing to this with you guys. Besides, I don't think a crowbar will help with this anyway. What? How did you... you little thief! You snatched a crowbar back from Bones and put it away. Not my fault you can't keep track of your belongings. What's that you mean about it not helping? The door's sturdy. Looks like it has a deadbolt, but I don't see any lock. That's just a coin slot, see? No brute forcing this one. Ooh, let me try. I bet I got more than enough chips to get an easy peasy. I know. Slot looks like the wrong size for chips. King of Hearts didn't mention any other currency we could use, did he? There was a coin flipping booth in that obnoxious gambling hall downstairs. If I remember right, the coin might be too small for this slot. In any case, it's not just a coin slot. The walls around it seem to have a thicker material too. I heard slight music coming from the VIP doors, but this one's silent. So, whatever's in there's gotta be real valuable, right? I don't know. I think I know what this is. The confessional theming is new, but this isn't something we'll have to worry about for a while. Ooh, is there some shadowy production reason we're not allowed in there? Does it only unlock by chanting an incantation only the showrunner's gonna know? What's the point of teaming up with you if you're not going to give us information on the actual show? I thought that was your whole deal. I am giving you advice. And the advice is this is something we don't need to waste our energy on for now. Whatever you say, boss. Right. I guess we'll go down to the bar. The Hangman's Bar? Huh. Better not rush this. Fine. Going this way. Going to the shop. Better not rush this. What do you want me to do then? There's nothing else. Boss. Boss, what do you want? In one of the early seasons, there was good... Okay, I know. Okay, what now? What do I do? Why do I look at a VIP? We even have a VIP area? Seems like even hell's got room for luxury. We try to take a step forward. A masked guard harshly blocks your path. Entry for your party is declined. You mean there's areas blocked off, even within the arena? The door wouldn't be VIP if just anyone could waltz right in. You probably need to have gained a set amount of chips before you can enter. 20, to be exact. I thought the goal was not to waste time on gambling. It's still the plan. Hey, what? You hear us muscle, right? Apparently. Great. Good knock the guy out. What? Yeah, quit freeloading on us and start pulling some actual weight. What do we even pay you for? You don't. Listen, I'm not going to get myself in trouble because of something so avoidable like this. It's stupid. It's short-sighted and aggressive. The lines of it roll pretty well, doesn't it? I doubt they punish you for being in character. I suspect they've been switching between cameras trying to capture something interesting to air. As long as it's entertaining, you can get away with most things. You're a bull, not a chicken, aren't you? You heard them. Not that hard of an ass now, is it? Oh, give it up. Still not doing that. Starting to feel he's useless yet? Unfortunately. Ah! The chubby head, clean up! Why don't we circle back to this once we scatter everywhere else? Okay, nothing left of note at the lobby. What now? Boss? Boss man? Boss? Where did... Okay, they're either at the bar or the shops. I'm gonna try the show. A painting depicting an execution by electric chair. Okay. Depicting an execution by a firing squad. Death by stake? Burning. Got it. You notice a familiar face in the shop near the counter. Oh, why? If it isn't the infamous King of Hearts. King might be too generous of a title. But isn't he the host of the game? Also probably too generous of a title. But he does work here. We could probably squeeze some extra info about the games if we harass him enough. Or you could talk to the person with actual information on the games and not a glorified car salesman. You should tell that to Elise. Looks like he's already talking to him. You look over and see Elise chatting with Cupid. Wait, no! Ugh! Right. What's over here? Items that probably shouldn't be sold to criminals are neatly put on view behind a thick glass display. Down here? Okay, I should probably check on them, but... Wait, buy now? Don't wanna. What's going on here? What the hell are you talking about? I just want to know if the audition form specifically requested for someone that looked like a perverted Vegas Chappelle officiant is all. It did not. Could have fooled me. Oh God, not more of you. Look, I'm busy right now. I don't have time for a contestant meet and greet. Signings are after interviews. Ooh, signings? You run a kissing booth too? I cut that type of shit, Dreamboat. The gimmick gets old fast. What about all that fan mail we saw sticking out of your mailbox? Do people actually send you those, or did you have to write them to yourself? Does anyone else have a terrible question they want to ask? Any tips on the next game? You actually think they tell me anything about the games, then stick me back here with the people playing them? Hard pass. Not even an outline, the name of it. Even if I did have that kind of intel, it wouldn't exactly be in my best interest to go sharing it with everyone. Told you wouldn't have that information. If my expertise isn't cutting it, you're more than free to enlighten us yourself, Vic. If you're a host, shouldn't you know what the games will be? I know the cue cards they gave me before it starts, that's it. What'd you do to that contestant? You mean sandbag? Didn't do anything. You really expect us to believe that guy just keeled over on his own? Maybe he got stage fright. Oh no, something was done to him. Just wasn't me. Production controls all the punishments. They wouldn't give that much power to someone with no experience actually running a show. Hey! So what? Were they worried someone would have busted up his face more than it already is? If they were doing that, I doubt I'd be in the position I'm in now. But they were broadcasting and he was acting volatile. You put a bunch of criminals in the same room and flashed lights on them. The hell did you think was going to happen? I don't control that either. Complain to our lighting department. But you gotta admit, it's pretty good theatrics. Okay, electrical burn. Mr. King, please make your way to your dressing room. Shooting will begin again momentarily. I'd really love to continue chatting, but duty calls. Try not to take too long with whatever it is you're doing. We're behind schedule enough as it already is. Wouldn't dream of it, Pink. Cupid does his best to ignore Bones as he heads out the shop. Right. What do you guys say? So when are you gonna prove yourself useful and break these open? What's with you and breaking things? You're so right. It is pretty shallow and predictable reading of what it means to be nonsensical. I'll work harder next time. Oh. I'm surprised they haven't marked up the prices more. First season, cigarettes cost 60 chips. Christ, even a box in prison didn't cost that much. It wasn't for the box, it was for a stick. Don't stare at it too much with the cashier around, but it's interesting there's a vent here. Huh. Wait, cashier? Cashier. Cashier's protected behind a thick, transparent barrier. There's a small opening at the bottom you can use to exchange chips and a drop box below the window. Seems to be where you can purchase and receive items listed on the menu. Okay, sick. What's here? You observe that there's a vent connected to the shop window. No, sick. Oh, I can buy things, but I have no money. Wait, sleep mask is $3, blankets is $5, match is 10, first aid kit is wait, what? First aid kit is 20. I committed a crime to get on bet or forgive, and all I got was this lousy t-shirt, private suite rental, and a message to fans. I see. Autograph Cuban poster on the house. Buy now, please. Okay, wait. Can I actually buy these? Wait, hang on. No, I can't. Private suite rental? The hell do they mean by that? I thought that was already a given. Maybe it's a premium version of what we have. Actually, come to think of it, I don't remember seeing any signage hinting towards dorms. Wasn't mentioned by King of Hearts either. Even prison has private cells. Where do they expect me to sleep then? Floor isn't carpeted for nothing. Haha, funny. Out of everything, this is what you're getting worked up. Bones gestures to their face. All of this doesn't happen on its own. Sucks that I actually care about comfort and hygiene, doesn't it? It's the contestants' responsibility to stay presentable. They see it as an added challenge. More like they probably blow their budget on making the facility look good on camera and skipped on giving us the basics. For free, at least. Or they don't expect us to live long enough to worry about getting greasy hair. Regardless, it'd be beneficial to our plan to have guaranteed privacy. Yet another reason to get those chips. Fast. Vic whistles over to you to get your attention. Doesn't look to be much else here. Let's go. Alright, I do want to look at this again. Private suite rental is only coming soon. It's not now. And there's apparently a feel of fortune? What's a feel of fortune? Whatever. Let's get the hell out of here. And it's funny how we can sprint in these smaller areas. But like in the hall and like the general lobby, we can. Last place to check out would definitely be the bar. Let's see. Oh, more things. Guillotine. Let me guess. Lethal injection? Yep. And hanging. Yep. Oh. Great. I wonder what this bar's themed after. Kind of on the nose, yeah? Don't you mean kind of on the news? Hey? Eh? We got it, Elise. Right. Anything I could look at around here? I feel like there should be a few things I could look at. Oh, man, the devs really wanted us to explore everything before we continue. Jesus Christ. Okay, what's over here? The pool table. Okay. Anything you gotta say? Ah! When's the bartender getting here? This is the worst service ever. I'm totally throwing my glass at their head once they show up. Are you that eager for service to start? I'm more interested in whatever's in their pants. Straight to the point, huh? When on, Typho Wallet? It's been a while since I was able to spend a night at a nice bar. Prison didn't exactly have any specialty drinks on the menu. You could tell me about that again. The decorative plant. I feel like there's more decorative plant. I feel like there should be more to like explore around here. Like, I just isn't there anything? The bar? If you're looking for something to drink, Doesn't seem like service has started yet. Do they really legally serve drinks here? Before it's a holding facility, it's a reality show. The less inhibitions for the contestants, the better the TV. I guess. Alright, anything else? Doesn't seem to be open yet, but likely serves actual drinks. Nothing else. Isn't there anything else for me to explore? Help wanted. Is that for us? Are we expected to work here? Does look a little desperate, but they did mention different ways to make more chips. At least they are making us do community service with no pay. Boom! Isn't that what the games are for? Who the hell would want to spend the time they have here working? I agree. There are better ways. Looks cozy, but should have been deeper. There's only a curtain. The entire bar is gonna know what you're up to here. This is more of a changing room stall than anything. The hell are you even talking about? Still not the worst I've had to work with, though. I'll give it a 3.4 out of 5. Okay, yep, we're done. Seems to be everything. Talk about a slog! I should have asked production for comfier shoes. By the time I win, I might have blisters. It's definitely a bigger set than last season. Lots of room for mistakes. How so? Were the tasteful new decorations not to your liking? You see anything out of place in that shop? The event. Yeah. Shop vent. Read. Found connected to the window at the shop. Could lead to behind the barrier where the cashier is stationed. Yeah, I'll pick that. There was a vent out of view from the shopkeeper. Seemed real too. It wasn't just set dressing. I could feel a breeze coming out of it. Surprised they're even able to get enough air down here. Just think of all the carbon monoxide poisoning we're missing out on. Given the bigger space for contestants and amenities added, I doubt they were as thorough in designing the greater infrastructure. The place is a mess. Blind spots and barely thought out weak points everywhere. And don't even get me started on guard placements. I understand there were more fights in the past and they want to avoid placing contestants with workers as much as possible, but it's a real shit show. What are you getting at? The vent in there leads behind the stage. I want you to steal the medkit from the shop and bring it back to me. Finally got something to do. I wanna go! I can make a mean distraction. Not you. You'll be with me. I have something else in mind for you and can't risk you getting caught. What about me? What's my job? You'll be with Bones. Because you can risk getting caught. Well, there goes my cover. What's that supposed to mean? It means what you think it means. You're way too noticeable. You're intimidating and obvious, and to make things worse, you can't lie for shit. The second somebody sees you, I'm gonna get roped in by proximity. I'm not the one wearing clown makeup and several dangling chains. Do you realize how loud you are with all that crap? First of all, it's skeleton, dumbass. And second of all, it's a hell lot of less conspicuous than you. Gentlemen, I want this done before interviews start back up. Well, I'm sure it's possible. It won't happen if you keep pulling one another's pigtails. Aw, just when it was getting good. I would have loved to see you scratch each other's eyes out. Fine, it's not like he's making it past the first game anyway. This is the last time we'll have to talk if I'm lucky. Ugh. Why the kid anyway? Doesn't it make more sense to go for chips? I'll fill you in later. If you want things to go smoothly, I'd suggest you be punctual about it. We will be waiting for you in the bar. Shit! Damn it! So, how was it? Huh? Roulette. By the looks of that footage on stage, seems like he got you quite riled up. He? Jesus, does it kill you if you don't end everything you say with a question? Benny, obviously. Sorry, didn't realize you'd met him already. No, I just overheard his name during your sorry attempt at getting his attention on stage. Answer the question. He was fine. It went just about as well as it went for anybody. At least anybody that made it out. So you push around anyone that you happen to be playing a game with because it went great for me. Well, we clearly weren't as lucky. The only reason I was pushing around Benny was because I was maybe a little stressed given the circumstances. Now, would you and everyone else please drop it? So, you really just attack anyone when you're stressed. Maybe the crybaby would have been a better choice as our muscle if that's the case. Christ, does it kill you not to be such an annoying prick all the time? In the form of a question again. Ugh! We getting grumpy. Sounds like the big guy needs a hug. You quickly slap his hand away before he's able to wrap it around your shoulder. Don't touch me! Keep that up, and the only makeup you'll be putting on tomorrow will be to cover your black eye. Oh, wow. They weren't kidding about calling you a bull. Yeah, I'm surprised you don't have a nose ring to go along with it. Maybe I can pierce it for you once we're done. I should have just gone with a cosmologist. Ouch! That's harsh even from you. Do you really have so little faith in us? A bit. I doubt we'll get very far with this when Vic didn't even bother giving us a plan to work off of. A plan for pinching something quick. You are a criminal, aren't you? Or are you one of those, I didn't do it, I'm innocent, where's my due process? They got me locked up for something I didn't do types. So do we have one or not? Thankfully, you aren't actually doing any of the work. You saw the vent earlier. I grabbed the goods, then I'll give you the signal when I've gotten the chips, and you can let me back out. Chips and the first aid kit. That's what I said. I should have expected you to go far for the money. Vic won't be happy if he catches you doing something like that. You going to tattle? Didn't even say that. Oh, don't get your panties in a twist. Something tells me he wouldn't mind. So I guess I'll be handling the cashier? It's what you're here for. Not like I blame you, by the way, for handling the cashier. For attacking Benny. He usually deserves a solid punch to the head. Okay, now I'm confused. Do you know him or not? Ladies first. Your question gets cut off by Benny shoving you into the shop. Why does it seem like everyone knows Benny? What is it? I don't see a cashier. Lucky us. Maybe they're on break. Or restocking. They could just be out of view on the other side. Only one way to find out. Can I not just break the glass and... I guess not. Anything going on here? Cashier isn't here. Okay. Do I just click on the first aid kit? No, I don't. I pass him this. Should one of us make sure the coast is clear before the other one follows? Follows? Sorry, but I prefer to work alone. Even having you around to open the vent is throwing me off my rhythm. So what do you want me to do? Surely you don't mean to hold your hand through every step. Guard the entrance. What else? I'm not sure. Oh, quit your whining. I'll be quick. Bone slips into the vent. You don't even hear anything as he moves out of view. Asshole. You suddenly feel the back of your throat choke as you hear chatter coming from the entrance. Before it comes to a jarring halt upon seeing you. Oh shit, is that... Do you think he's here to spy on us? I think he's staring at the plant. I don't blame him. It's a solid plant. Well, maybe we're not as important as you think we are. Well, he's still loitering. Who knows what he's planning to do to us? You think the bull will show up in your nightmares tonight? That's not... it's perfectly okay to be scared, Vega. It's something natural and nothing to be ashamed of. I'm not scared of him! Then you need to piss your pants over just seeing him? I did not piss my pants! I'm a confront. You know I can hear you guys from over here, right? I'm not associated with them! Wow, what a brave leader. And loyal too. Shut up! I'm just being cautious. You two could learn from having a bit more tact. Besides, Vega turns her attention away from the others and instead to you. He's the one who's standing around the shop of all places without actually looking at any of the items. And the shopkeeper's nowhere to be found. Just look, he's obviously planning some dastardly heist to take away precious resources and siphon them off as collateral. What are you up to, Bull? Lay off it. You've accused like 4 people of that now. And we've yet to see any evidence of the contrary. He's literally just standing there. Besides, I could ask you the same question. You could? Yeah, like, why are you so stuck on investigating the other contestants? Are you looking for a weak point or something? And why does the costume look so dorky? What dark plans are you cooking in all those unnecessary pockets? Perhaps you're secretly the mastermind pulling all the strings here. Oh, what a twist. See, I make a pretty good paranoid cosmologist, don't I? Maybe we should switch roles. Which role would I be? You'd make a pretty killer brutal bull, but I'd have to double check with the other guy. Gates, how's your green thumb? Coben, Poppy, stop getting distracted! And my suit does not look dorky! Regardless, we're here to simply investigate the area. We need to bother you, unless you bother us. Or become someone worth investigating. Whoa, double twist. The bull's the mastermind. We're simply retracing our steps. We want to get a better layout of the area. As long as you stay out of our way, we'll leave without any disturbance. Fine by me. I've got no problem with it. You lean against the wall and patiently wait while they dig through the area, checking the corners and past the locked-off items, likely for potential cameras. Psst! I've got the guts! Shh! Got a problem. There's company. So? Get them to leave! It's not easy. You're really this bad at talking to people? My role is Brutal Bull. I'm not exactly known by friends for my subtlety. You have friends? Shut up. Who are you talking to? Follow my lead. Just divert the attention to somewhere else. Lay on the charm. Emily on the charm. The plant. The plant? The plant. Yeah. I understand. Don't tell the other two, but that's my secret too. What? The secret to good plant care. You talk to them. I talk to my garden all the time. Really makes a difference. Maybe we should talk about switching roles sometimes. You'd make a good seedsman. But I want you to see me. Coben nods in your direction and leaves you to your plant talking. That can't possibly be what that's called. That couldn't have possibly worked. What was that? Nothing. You know, denying it makes you look more suspicious, right? Convince them. I hate this shop so much! Makes me so angry. I just need to take a breath. Be quiet and stay where I am for a sec. Sorry. Swear to God, if you fuck this up for all of us. Wow, you really do. Yeah, I'm in a mood to break stuff right now. Is that something you'd want us to help with? No, I wouldn't want you guys caught in the crossfire. Between me and the walls. Very understandable. It is? Yeah, what's not to understand about a man and his passionate hatred for modern architecture? Besides, I was finished looking around if you both were. Well, let's not leave so soon. Poppy may still need to. If I have to do another sweep, I'll probably kill myself. Can you stop saying that? But if there's nothing more of note here, I suppose we could continue normally. Back to the bar then? Shh! Not in front of the ball! Why? What's the harm in him knowing we're getting some drinks? Alright. Yes. Drinks. Let's go then. Wouldn't want to keep the bartender waiting. Solid exit. Good delivery. plan I got, bull. See you. You okay in there? You didn't get stuck, right? Bones? Bones? You can open the vent up now. Don't scare me like that! Oh, but it's on theme. Is seeing a skeleton poking up from the dark really that spooky to you? Were you spotted? If I was, I wouldn't be that good at my job now, would I? Besides, you aren't really in a position to start criticizing others for being conspicuous. What the hell was that D- performance? Was the shopkeeper there? Sure, but they weren't much of a problem. Stop messing around. What do you mean by that? That they weren't a problem. They don't need to worry so much. They didn't see me. The cash register is next to where the cashier sits. It's kind of hard to get into that corner of the person sitting right there. Don't worry, I didn't do anything to them. That seems more of your style than mine. Seemed like avoiding work. Their uniform was missing. For all I know, it was a janitor that got lost during their break. They were just passed down the corner. Passed out? You think someone else broke in? I couldn't tell if they were just asleep or if they were knocked out. Didn't exactly want to stop and ask them. Right. Well, thanks for telling me anyway. What's got you so antsy? Don't tell me you're such a goody two-shoes that you've never stolen anything before. I just don't want us getting caught. That's all. Sneaking around is one thing, but taking shit from their shop is another. Well then, all we have to do is not get caught. And considering it's me you're working with, I'm the last person you have to worry about messing up. Worry about yourself, yeah? Sure. Right. Now what? Not entirely sure what to do, but I feel like right now is a very good time to save. Yes, please. Let's do file 3. Alright, nice. I guess we're off to the bar. Like, they did say they were gonna wait for us at the bar, so, like, let's head off. I don't know if there's anything else to look at. Oh. Man, this is starting to look more and more like Fear and Hunger 2. Hey, what's up? Didn't realize I'd be seeing you so soon. Almost like he's following us. Oh, catch yourself on. He's probably just getting something with his dead snapdragon fellow. What'd you just call me? Dead snapdragons. Their seed pods look like human skulls when dried out. Get it? Because you're... Where'd you two meet up? I didn't notice you in the shop. Yeah, I found him somewhere in the halls. Where's the ladybug? Lost her somewhere out in the... Wait a minute. How did you know she was with us? Lucky guess, querida. Stop distracting us. We're busy. Right. What about you two? Took you both long enough. What'd you find? You hold out the first aid kit. Elise immediately snatches it out of your hands and starts gnawing on it. And how many chips? Unfortunately, there wasn't much in the cash register. I don't think many people have bought anything yet. Bones drops a few stray chips into Vic's hand. You're actually giving that to him? I expected you, of all people, to at least want a cut. Says the guy who spent all his time standing around a vent. I was gathering information. If I was going to risk getting caught stealing, it wouldn't be just for these. Vic takes the first aid kit from Elise's hands and holds it under his arm. Now, we wait. For? What? You suddenly hear someone yelling from afar. That. You step into the shop and see the kid that was partnered with Sandbag arguing with the shop attendant. What do you mean it's sold out? We weren't out that long. Long enough to forget there were other customers, apparently. Hey, wait, that's supposed to be ours. Nuh-uh, it's last come, last served, don't you know? He means the opposite. They don't seem to be injured. What reason could they have to purchase such an item? Maybe they got it for Sharkbag before we could. Well, I guess that's kind of right. What are you scallywags playing at? I see a question already guessed. No, we don't have much use for this item. But since we have it in our possession already, we'll be open to negotiate in a way where we both can get what we want. Chips? What else? 20, I presume. Well, not so fast, horse girl. You haven't included the labor fee, the transfer fee, and don't get me started on the shipping. We'd be open to resell the first aid kit, starting at 36. But that can't be right! Isn't that more than what it was in the shop? Almost double, actually. But we barely have enough for that. It will leave us with almost nothing. You sure? Could have sworn we saw you just coming out of the gambling hall. Intimidate. Don't make this harder than it has to be. Hand over the chips, kid. Oh, back off! We're not fighting you! I wasn't asking. Don't tell me you're insinuating you hurt a child, yes? Even I know you wouldn't go that low, Bull. He knew what he signed up for coming here. And the rules didn't say anything against it. How dare you! Your herd is nothing more than a posse of vile, no good wretched! The kid steps forward before she can reach you, tugging them back as he pulls something from his pocket. Wait, what if we offered you guys something else too? It can't just be chips that you want. Sorry, kid. Kind of is just what we want. What about this? It's a real antique, trust me. It's a handmade and has 1,000 stories with it. Honest. Sailor! Do you really think we'd be interested in some old beat-up hand-me-down? We're extorting you, not running a charity. Does it still work? Vic, are you being serious? Aye, works perfectly. I suppose it'll do. So, word of advice. You really need to work on your negotiating skills. We'll take the compass and what you have for the kit. While still leaving us with 1 chip each, correct? While still leaving you with 1 chip each. But keep in mind, we're the ones doing you a favor here. Yes? Just give us what we paid for and be off. We've had enough. Pleasure doing business with you. Vic looks over the compass as he turns on his heels and out of the shop. The other two follow after in his shadow. Apologize for what it's worth. I'm sorry. Sailor looks at you to respond, but she steps between you and cuts him off. Pa, your actions speak volumes louder than your words, Bull. I suggest you stay with your herd. Wouldn't want to be left behind. You don't disagree. You leave. You competing in a caucus race or something? Keep up! Just got distracted. What's keeping you 3 anyway? Cutting up everything we made? Elise, cough it up! We're still behind. Oh, fine. Elise drops a handful of chips into Vic's hand. Split from first aid kit is only 30. Would have been higher if you didn't trade for garbage. Plus, the spare change in the shop is 4. Plus Elise's winnings brings our total to 66 chips. Bones and I each started with 5, as I assumed at gates, so this should be enough to bring everyone to 20. Vix distributes the 60 chips and winnings back to the group. You gain 15 chips. You said you only needed 60. Give him back the 6 extra. Vic rolls his eyes and distributes the 6 extra chips back to Elise. Wait, 66 minus 34. Doesn't that mean Elise started with 32 chips? What? Isn't that nonsensical? Guess trading your roulette partner's assets does make things easier. But if you start with so much, then what's the point of sharing it with us? They ended up with the same amount they started with, regardless. Think of it as a profit-sharing bonus. Don't get used to it. Elise lends their chips. We split the profits, and they score us on... Oh, this is Vic! And they score us on any asset we're able to get through the VIP room. The chips gives us all entry inside. Then, with all 4 of us getting access, there's better odds of us finding something good before anyone else is able to get there. Speaking of which, we're running tighter on schedule than I thought we would. Bones, how fast would you be able to unlock a door without the bolt you saw on Cupid's door? Fast. Just lead the way. The hell? Huh. Wonder what's there to look at here. Seems to be a more discreet vintage version of the loud and cheap slot machines downstairs. Unlike the gambling hall slots, it has a higher cost of entry but no betting limit. Huh. Neat. Anything else? There's a nice lounge. I kinda dig this. What's up with the little bar here? Seems to be a station where you can play craps for chips. Nothing else, I believe. There's a hanger that says cleaning in progress, hung around the door handle. It reminds you of the ones you normally see in hotels. Seems like it's off limits for now. Right, I guess I gotta go check on what's going on here. Yo, Elise! I don't get what the other two are drooling about. The other joint's way better. This is like reading a book with no pictures in it. Authorized personnel only. Enter. It's locked shut. Blah! Doesn't even have a doorknob I can peek into. Where does this crummy door lead to anyway? This will be the back entrance to the host's dressing room we've been looking for. What if the room's still occupied? All contestants, please proceed backstage. Interviews will begin momentarily. Once your name is called, you will be asked to go on stage. Well, there you have it. Nothing to worry about anymore. No time to lose. If he's any good at his job, he'll be gone by now. Bones takes out a lockpick. That's your lucky charm? No, I smuggled it in by shoving it up my ass. Of course it's my lucky charm. See, I told you his is gonna be something lame and useful. All yours. Huh. A series of gaudy outfits, mainly consisting of nudie suits and western wear with the occasional dressed-down blazer thrown in for good measure. There are in flashy shades of pink and red. Jesus Christ. Bones seems equal part elated and mortified looking at them. Despite how cheap everything else in this room is, I don't know why I'm surprised that the quality of drinks matches. What about you? A few dozen TV dinners, water bottles, and a couple of beers. How funny would it be if he came back and there wasn't any food in here? How would you even plan on heating them up? Oh, I wouldn't eat these. I was planning on throwing them in the fountain. Yeah. Right, anything else? A leather ottoman. Underneath it, you'll find 20 chips stashed away. Share with the group. Ooh, what'd you find? You got something, boy? What do you smell over there? Stop. Are there any stale crumbs you wanted to share with the class? Found 20 chips. Figured we could split it. I doubt our host will be happy with us looting his stash. Do you not want it? That's part of the appeal. Hand it over. It's more important that we have it than him anyway. It's not his life on the line. Good fight. You gained 5 chips. I bet. Looks similar to the one you found in your cell. Okay, what about the phone? A phone! And realized there was access to the outside this far down. May just be for staff calls. I doubt it reaches anywhere outside. Why? Was there someone you wanted to call? Not really. I don't think there's anyone I could call. A desk covered in mail criticizing the show. Trash? A trash can filled with fan mail in support of the show. Man. What's here? A stack of VHS tapes. They all seem to be past seasons of Bet and Forgive. I feel like there should be something else. Wait, what's back here? Let's just take a look. Hey, that was right. The automatic lock I was talking about lines up back here and, with a click, it disarms itself, making the door totally accessible. So we can use this door now? Was that all really for one little shortcut? A shortcut with access to the host room. As long as it doesn't catch us here, I say it's a fair trade. Vic whistles over to everyone. An extra bonus for the trouble. Oh shit! Well, 5 whole chips. What a savior. There'll be more if you make it past the next game. I know it may seem like nothing, but there's a much bigger payout I had in mind. Learn to invest. Another job, if you're willing to help again. So it may be more work on your part than opening a vent. Was that seriously all you made him do? He was more useless than I thought. Well, think about it. Just don't count on me showing up. Don't have to ask me twice. Oh, nice! An echoey intercom can be heard outside the dressing room. Contestants, If you have not been called on for interviews, please proceed backstage. What? I didn't even get to check underneath the fridge! I saw something scurrying. I bet there's a nest of sorts in there, and I want at it! A nest of what? Of sorts? This won't be the last time we're here. Let's head out before they send security to escort us. Bones double checks that the lock on the door has been bypassed before the group makes their way backstage. Well, good luck with interviews. Don't be yourselves! Oh man, I'm gonna save just in case. And though I would recommend it, I'm gonna save over file 3. Okay, let's take a look. Hey, you! Me? You, the scumbag that pushed Sailor around! You are, aren't you? You think you're tough for threatening a kid? That it? Wasn't anything like that. No. I'm sorry if I scared him. You lay a finger on him, and... Senpai suddenly stops himself, eyeing the security station near the exit to the lobby. He grits his teeth and grabs his wrist before glaring back at you with a voice that's noticeably lower in volume. Your next on-stage appearance will be in a body bag. You got that? Loud and clear. Yeah, what's up with you, Equestrian? Don't get any funny ideas. Just because you bested me once doesn't mean it'll happen again. Just because you bested me once doesn't mean it will happen again. What? I'm not trying to best you, I made an assessment on behalf of my defenseless compatriots. Push your luck once more, and I doubt you'll get away with it as easily. Apologize. Look, I know I screwed up, but I promise I didn't realize doing what they asked was going to hurt other contestants. I should have known it would have been too good to be true and noticed the red flags. I shouldn't have done it. I'm sorry you got hurt because of it. I'll believe it when your actions start matching your words. As of now, I'll trust the role they gave you above the role you seem to be auditioning for. Look, I just figure apologizing will be a good first step to letting you know. I don't want any bad blood. I suppose it is. I look forward to seeing any meaningful changes for myself, Gates. Prepare yourself well for interviews. I trust you to be true to your character on the stage. I'll try to be. I guess that's as good a first step as any. The hell is wrong with you? Looks like Elise and Sailor are getting into a fight. No, telling someone to break a rib before a performance is a good thing. It's theater slang for good luck. Everybody knows that, dummy. Never mind. Even after stealing from me, you're still giving me good luck? That's when somebody needs luck the most, isn't it? Wouldn't it be luckier if you just didn't screw me over in the first place? That's a real laugh. You know that, Dodo? Albatross, actually. Same thing. Okay. What's going on here? Also, where's Benny? Is that live audience I'm seeing? They weren't there before. It's protocol. They usually test how contestants behave on the actual stage first, after the preliminary games. Once things are deemed safe for a live audience, they're then let in. Thanks to the underdog stunt, it's been delayed quite a bit. But he also proved how effective the security measures are with the cuffs. Not to mention the entertainment value. Now we get the full experience. So, what's the plan if any of them sell us out on stage? That's what we want. We do? They don't know how we got the kit first, and what we did doesn't go against any of our roles. We should be clear of punishment. Their words will just cement us as this season's antagonist. Antagonist? Yeah, which is good. It gives us strong characterization and distinctness from the rest of the cast. Audiences being able to remember us better this early on is ideal. That's not. What if I don't want to be seen that way? Don't take it too personally, pal. With a role of yours, it would have been impossible for you to be anything else. Huh. Hey, Ladybug. Her expression looks bored and completely uninterested with the setup. How are you so relaxed right now? How aren't you? Nobody's even thrown a punch on stage yet. If they don't get someone interesting out there soon, I doubt this season will rank very high. Not surprised you're a fan of the show. Yeah, just a casual viewer. Right. When you're on stage, can you try to liven things up? I don't want to pass out and miss my cue with how boring it's getting. Forget I asked. Right, what's going on up here? Hello? What if I need to go to the dressing room? How are you feeling, Mr. Bull? You're like a quaking aspen. The what? You're also known as the trembling aspen. In other words, you look uneasy. A bit, yeah. Well, here's what I usually do to help with public speaking. I imagine my mama. Is that mom? Close. It means granny. Just imagine, a loved one is in the crowd, there to cheer you on and watch you do a good job. Yeah, I'll pass. I think that just made me more stressed out. Is there anyone else? Oh, the weird doctor. Oh, and also the ninja dude. You again. Just wanted to wish you luck during the interviews. Maybe I will if you stopped stalking me. Hey, we were in the shop first. We? I thought you were alone. Slip of the tongue. Yeah, right. I've done some investigating back in my day, and I know the face of the guilty when I see one. I actually helped arrest a serial killer once. It was a pretty hot topic in Motos for a while, actually. You've probably heard of the case. Technically, we've all been declared guilty. My point is that you're making it obvious that you and your accomplices have been up to something behind all our backs. Maybe even something that's against the rules. Could say the same about you. Deny all you want. I'm going to figure it out sooner or later. They don't call you paranoid for nothing. We'll see who's paranoid. Also, where's Benny? As soon as they notice you approaching, they pull down their cat mask to cover their face, as if to block you from talking to them. Right. Is there anywhere else? I'm not going to the host room, that's for sure. Do I look at the camera? It's not in camera. Seems to be off. Man, I gotta slowly trot my way to the dressing room. Anyone? Yep, there's a couple of people here. Alright, sick. Mr. Gates, what do you think about my new style? Can you tell the difference? Cecilia takes a step back and twirls around gracefully once, the hem of her dress floating momentarily before settling around her ankles. Is it her outfit? Like what you did with the dress. Suits you better? Why, thank you. I kept everything about me exactly the same as the last time we met. I'm glad you noticed. Oh. You cracked me up, Mr. Gates. But welcome back. The magpie left its cage and found another bird's nest, it seems. Pardon? I apologize. I meant going around disrupting other contestants for your own financial gain. That's already spread around, huh? Told her about it. Including all the gritty details. How appalling! You don't sound too appalled by it. Well, things did work out in the end, didn't they? The poor gentleman got his medicine and is feeling right as rain. Besides, a bit of tension between contestants never harmed anyone. It literally gave Sandbag a burn. And also an advantage. Huh? Injuries are an express ticket to make people care about you, darling. You really made him live up to his role of being the underdog. And the audience adores rooting for strong portrayals like him. Portrayal? This isn't something to feel guilty over. You helped him out immensely more than you could imagine. If you say so. See? She gets it. Didn't you say you know her type and told me not to trust her? Oh, did they now? Hey, I thought you weren't the type to tattle. Didn't say that. Anything you gotta say? Jesus, it's only been a few minutes since we talked. Fan of me already? Want an autograph with a kiss mark? Never mind. Isn't there anyone else I can talk to? I feel like I've spoken to everyone here except... Oh, I missed someone. Hey, which one are you? Wait until your roll is called. What about you guys? No contestant is permitted to leave until they finish their interviews. Right, alright. I feel like there's someone else I can talk to. There should be, right? It's locked. Seems to be the door to Cupid's dressing room. Unless I speak specifically to Elise. Elise continues to pester Sailor. What now? No one else is letting me talk to him. I can't talk to you. Can I talk to you? Who do I talk to? I'm so lost. What do I do? Wait a minute. What do I do? I didn't realize we could actually interact with the TV. You can see the interview on stage playing live from here. Looks like Betty's out there now with Cupid. So, I've got a question for you. I think that's supposed to be my job. And how much are they paying you to keep it? Don't they usually hire someone who's actually charming as a host for shows like this? I mean, you're already balding from how much tacky pink dye you've smeared on your scalp. Or is being eye candy our job? Not to mention how fake those losers across the stage are. If this is what makes them cheer up, them booing me is a compliment. It continues with Benny antagonizing both Cupid and the crowd. Brutal Bull, please make your way to the stage. Let's get this over with. Right, on to the stage, I guess. Yoink. Are you ready for your interview? No, I need to save the game. I can't save the game. Are you ready for the interview? Yes. As you peek past the gate, you see the curtain separating the doorway from the main stage open, filling the corridor with a blinding light. Soon followed by a guard, dragging Benny off the stage and muffled distant booing. Hey, warmed up the crowd for you. So I heard. Benny gets interrupted by the guard harshly nudging him from the back, stumbling forward. Keep moving. Benny very visibly rolls his eyes. Well, don't break a leg. Don't. So you can haul ass out of there when they start throwing bricks. Duh. I'll do my best. Brutal Bull, please make your way to the stage. Refusal to comply will result in punishment. I got it. I'm coming. As you get closer to the stage, you hear loud yelling. From here, you can't tell if they're booing or cheering. That sounds like cheering. Really sounds like cheering. My eyes! Oh, man! Anyway, that was Jackpot Crash Course. I really hope you guys enjoyed it. If you guys do want to play this for yourselves, the link to the game will be in the description below. We will be back once part 2 is released. And I know some of you may want to watch me play through all the different routes. However, I don't know how well they'll actually do in terms of a viewing experience. So once the full game is released, maybe we'll consider checking out some of the other routes and see just how different they are from each other. But until then, thank you so much for watching. Hope you all have a lovely rest of the day. And as always, I'll be seeing you in the next video. This is Lion, signing off. Ciao.